Now we're leaving the marina here in San Jose del Cabo, and well, first we're getting fuel, so we have to go to the fuel dock and fill up. And the water's so calm right now. Last night there was a giant seal swimming around here, and even in the marina I could hear roosters waking me up at 4:30 a.m. And the sun is just coming up over there, and our goal today is to get around the Cabo Point and then head up the Baja coast, the Pacific coast, the official beginning of the Baja Bash. I don't know what to expect. Really calm waters, the last calm waters for a while. This is what the fuel dock looks like. Line up the cans full of diesel.
And the other one, 20,000.
All fueled up. There's a seal right there, helping us refuel. That's where we refueled the gas or diesel tanks, and it didn't take too long, 20 minutes, 65 gallons. And then we filled up some cans with diesel as well, all these yellow ones. And then we're gonna start heading out the marina. Now we're headed out of the marina. Plenty of pelicans waiting for us to say goodbye. It's a fishing vessel right out front. And about 3 hours to Cabo and the point that we have to pass. And I just duct taped up this front hatch because apparently it leaks when we hit water, heavy water. And more pelicans. We're almost about to go around the point here in Cabo, which you can see right about there. And then now once we round that, that's when the waters are gonna get a little more complicated. 5-foot waves every 6 seconds. And we're gonna be on board for 30 hours until we go to our first mooring. Our first hour is done. And barely any boats out. If there are boats, they're fishing boats under engine. Nothing but hotels on the hills here in Cabo. Getting closer to the Cabo Arch, right there. And the boat you just saw was a Mexican Navy boat. As you round the Cabo Point, you can feel the wind getting more strong and the waves getting bigger slowly. And then as you see the Cabo Arch, to the left of it you have Divorce Beach with boulders separating you from more hotels on the beach. Plenty of houses and other hotels on the cliffs. Two fishermen on, looks like inflatable rafts with small outboard engines on them. Probably hard to see on the GoPro. Welcome to day 2, sailing up the Baja coast, and we're approaching our 30th hour motor sailing, and we're just about to pass Mag Bay, but we're not going to stop there. We're going to keep going to the next San Juanico anchorage. Mostly been 4 to 6 foot swells, and we do hit a lot of softer patches, but it is bumpy, as you can see. And Baja in the distance. The only animal I've seen this morning is a seal. He kept jumping out of the water. I don't know if he was being hunted or he was the one hunting. But we're about 11 miles off the Baja coast, so the seal had a long way to swim. That's Magdalena Bay over there. Welcome to Bahia Santa Maria, our first anchorage. There's one other sailing vessel anchored here, and there's a few fishing boats in the water. And then right on the left there is a surfing spot, Punta Hughes. This morning we left Bahia Santa Maria and we're on our way to Bahia Tortugas. And it's gonna take one full day, one full night, and another full day to get there. We're motor sailing the whole way. For most of this trip we're heading into the wind, but maintaining a speed of 6 to 7 knots. The coast of Baja in the distance. We're about 11 miles off the coast. So with the haze you can't see land. Now we are headed to Bahia Asuncion to top off our diesel, and if the weather's good we'll continue to Bahia Tortugas. But if the weather's not good, we'll stay anchored here for the night. You can start seeing sand dunes and plateaus in the distance. Nothing but desert. We just anchored at Bahia Asuncion. Many fishing boats in the distance. Small town. Tons of wind. Very quiet. About 20 knots of wind in this anchorage and no current. You can see through there, that's the main part of the town. And one other boat anchored.
We made a delivery boat in the bus, we put off the water, and we finished, and now we come back ready to work.
Yeah, I need it's 65 gallons.
55. No, we close the
That's it?
factory. Yes.
Close the shop, huh?
Yeah. I need time to edit later for sailing.
Yeah.
Okay. How you wanna make this? You wanna come with me, or you wanna send cash, card?
I think I'll stay here because of the wind. In case
Yeah, the wind is
starts moving.
And we have a little waves and the beaches, little wind. I can do it. Normally, I working alone. Like I say, because sometimes the people. How you wanna pay?
Cash.
Cash.
Good morning from Ascension, and today we're going to Baja Tortugas, which is about 8 hours away, further north on the Baja Peninsula, and then that's the town of Ascension. And we're in a large, perfectly half-circle bay. And you can see seals in the distance popping up and out of the water. Some other anchored boats. We have 5 total, including us. It's very flat and calm. There's a little hotel on the end of the edge of the bay, and there's the entrance and exit into the ocean past these fishing boats. Really calm. Looks like another planet. You can hear a bunch of seals hanging out on those rocks by the little landmass right there. I wonder what it would be like to grow up in a little town like this. Ascension. Goes all the way from the tip of the land all the way to there. Such an interesting little fishing village.
Okay, Chris, pull there.
It's like they're skipping on the water. Welcome to Baja Tortugas. Another small town on the Pacific side of Baja. The official halfway point. One sailboat, a ketch, fishing boat, a powered speedboat, fish boat, a catamaran, another sailboat, and pangas, which might take us into Tortugas to get some groceries.
Brother, hermano. Oh, hermano. No more Enrique, brother only.
Where's Enrique?
Sister, I don't know.
Nobody knows, huh?
No sabe,
Probably in some well somewhere.
Yeah, he's the fourth guy. He's the fourth guy.
Yeah, no fuel.
Oh, okay.
Jesus, right?
No, Ernesto.
Oh, Ernesto, yeah.
Ernesto.
Maybe you ride to town later.
Later, tarde.
Yeah, about 10 minutes or so.
10 minutes more?
Yeah.
Okay.
How much to town?
How many people want to go there?
3 people.
Oh, well, 50 pesos for one.
50 pesos for one, 100 for 3. Used to be 30 pesos. ¿Qué pasa?
100.
¿Qué pasa? Used to be 30 pesos.
Where?
To town.
Ah, pues, the dollar, the dollars are
Eh.
No, no es mi problema. I can't
No
help
hay
it.
problema,
I'm
porque
pe-
cuesta muy caro la gasolina.
Yo pago en pesos, no dollars. I pay in pesos, no dollars. About 10 minutes.
10 minutos.
Ahorita mi pack.
Yeah, 10 minutos.
Momentito.
Yep.
The wind, a little bit.
Poquito.
The music is for me.
Música.
Yeah, for me. By
Hey,
me.
for you, Carlos, tú
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, good shoes.
Oh yeah, I said not for you though. They're for me.
For me.
For me. No. You I don't know.
Oh, pero está muy... Está mucho.
Hey, you dropped people.
Oh. That's nice, eh? 100 pesos.
Taking a taxi.
Oh, that's nice. No, 100 pesos. No, 100 pesos. $1. Mucho frío.
Hola María.
No, María, Isabel.
Cabell.
Jesús. Jesús, quiero.
Wait till you get on.
Well, I'll go up there and grab.
Hey guys.
Okay.
See you later.
Watch out for holes.
You remember?
Welcome to Bahia Tortugas. So here we're gonna look for a few provisions, a grocery store, market. And maybe Wi-Fi.
Enrique, no more. No, no sé.
So this is just a small fishing town right on the coast, and it doesn't see much action.
Jesús. No, sí, música activa.
Sí, ya, pero no puedo ir porque no hay mi pollo.
No ve.
Allá, lejos. Pero es por family. No puede ir uno.
Found a little market here, and you okay? Alright, so we got our provisions, 2 bags of groceries and snacks, treats, and back on the panga, back to the boat. Yeah, a bunch of tile. It's probably a hurricane came through here, I think a year or 2 ago. Not much here. There's a little beach and a church in the distance. And the town just goes along the bay here, right to there. And there's a few boats like I pointed out before. We just met a couple that have this 50-foot catch, which is an amazing boat, right over there. And now we're gonna get some Wi-Fi on this pier. Man, look at all this bird shit. It's painted with bird shit. And kids love baseball here in Mexico. You see kids playing baseball over there. We saw them at another anchorage playing baseball. Man, look at all this bird shit. This is the most bird shit I've ever seen. These are the birds responsible for all the bird shit. I know what you did. So that music you hear is coming from a car.
What's that?
This is the harbor master's Wi-Fi in the office.
Oh, this worked out great.
Head back to the
There you
boat.
go.
Thank you.
You bet. Thanks for the ride. Like Disneyland.
Sí. Señor, ¿es tu esposa?
Yeah.
Last time no cabe con
La
yo.
otra esposa.
Oh. No.
75 esposas hace aquí.
¿Cuándo?
Cada año.
¿Dónde se llamó?
Another sailboat coming? Oh yeah.
Is that the...
I think Shamal will be in there already. I wonder whose boat that is. Oh, we didn't get over there, did we? The Formosa people in the store are that boat over there.
Yeah, they're in that catch. Everyone's so afraid of going north right now.
Well, I saw some.
We've arrived.
Hey! Ahí voy, aquí se voy, vea.
¿Tienes niño, Julián?
It's windy here and the sun's going down, and tomorrow we're headed on a 2-day motor sail to Ensenada. And yeah, the weather's not in our favor, but we'll see. And you can probably hear the wind. There's music in the distance playing from Baja Tortugas. And so far the journey's been a lot of fun. It's my first sailing experience, motor sailing, just being on a sailboat for an extended period of time. And I'm enjoying it. It's different. It's not challenging because I'm not doing too much. I'm just hanging in there. Captain Myron is doing everything else. And yeah, I'm trying to cook, help around underneath. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. So Ensenada tomorrow, we'll still be at sea, and then the next day we'll finally hit Ensenada, and then we'll do a final 8-hour stretch to San Diego and maybe make it by Friday or Saturday. And it's Wednesday today, and the winds are going to be 15 to 20 knots in certain areas, and we're going to try and meet up or sail up with a few other sailboats that are anchored here in Baja Tortugas, and leave at 5 a.m. and be on our way for 48 hours roughly. So yeah, final shot of Baja Tortugas at sunset. Real quick, I have to tape this hatch. Which is where I'm sleeping, in the front berth, because water is going to be all over the front, or has been all over the front on this entire journey, and it'll help us keep the water out of the inside of the boat. Water hasn't been coming in. I don't think it would come in, but just as a precaution, I'm going to tape it. From Baja Tortugas, and today we are leaving for Ensenada on a 2-day 48-hour journey. Depending on weather, we might stop near Cedros at a different anchorage, but we'll see when we get there in about 24 hours, and I'm sure a lot can change. And we were going to head up with 5 other boats. One of the guys, he's been single-handing, and he was planning on going to the South Pacific, but his fridge broke and he had all these other problems, so he's headed back up to the LA area too. And I think there's gonna be 5 boats kind of grouped together on this journey. We're the first ones to leave, and it's about 6 a.m. and this is what Baja Tortugas looks like at 6 a.m. Some lights on in the distance. It's pretty cloudy right now, so there's no sunrise we can see. Pretty peaceful. We also met the couple on the catch in the grocery store yesterday. They're really nice. It's a 50-foot catch, and they're on their way to San Diego as well. Yeah, hopefully this goes well, and I will keep you updated. This is Cedros Island. This is where they process a lot of the salt that they mine on the mainland. You can see a container ship or a barge looking ship and mountains of salt. And the small town, which is probably just workers that work it with the salt. We have some more dolphins joining us. That's it, they went back home. So we're just passing the southern tip of Cedros Island, and this island protects the waters from the winds, so it's pretty calm right now. As you can see, no white caps, maybe 3 knots of wind. We reached up to 20 knots right before we came up to this island. Once we reach the north end of Cedros, we'll have a better idea of what the real weather is. There's a 10-mile area where it gets to be your true wind speed and a realistic understanding of what's up ahead. And if it's too bad, we'll turn around and anchor at an anchorage called Punta Norte, the north end of Cedros Island, and take it from there. But if it's all well, we'll continue on to Ensenada. We reached Punta Norte, the northernmost point of Cedros Island. For the next 10 miles, we'll determine what the weather's going to be. And if we'll turn around and go to an anchorage over here, or keep going.
For 5 minutes or so. Oh, I bet. You'll be in video.
Oh, he's inside.
Huh?
Yep.
He's gonna have his own little video show.
Oh, we should have got a picture of him on your head. Nobody's going to believe it.
Huh?
I said we should have got a picture of him on your head. Nobody's going to believe it.
I have it on my video.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you. So those are volcanoes over there, and we're in Bahia San Quentin. This is early morning, 5:30 a.m. and we're about to head out from here on our final push to Ensenada, which will probably take us 24 hours. So we'll be sailing all through the night, all day today, and we'll make it there. And weather's going to be similar as to yesterday, not too crazy or anything. And there's some waves breaking over there on the edge of this bay. We're in about 25 feet of water, and we're the only ones here last night. And like I said, these are a grouping of volcanoes that we anchored next to. Yeah, really interesting anchorage. This is our last anchorage on the Baja Bash, and yeah, I will show you the journey from here to Ensenada. And we made it to Ensenada. Another all-night sail, 24 hours, and we finally made it. We're staying at the Marina Coral Hotel, which is this lovely marina, and we're right now at the fuel dock. This is a better view, right above the fuel dock where we came right away to. It was still dark out, and our slip is somewhere over there, but we need diesel anyways, and so we're gonna check in, fill up, and then find our slip and hopefully get some breakfast if they have it here. It's really nice out. We just fueled up. Now we're going to our slip, which is E50. So right around this guy. And it's a really nice day. It's like 75 degrees, no clouds, really quiet. I met a few cats in the office. Good day. Good morning from Ensenada. We've been here for one full day, so we've had some time to relax and rest, and we're going to continue our journey up north to San Diego, which should take about 10-15 hours, and I will show you what that journey looks like. It's supposed to be pretty easy. Conditions are great, and I'm excited to see San Diego when we arrive. Coming from that perspective, I've never come up from Mexico through the waters, and I want to see the Los Coronados Islands up close, or closer than normal, and see the beaches of San Diego. I'm curious to see what Tijuana looks like from the water as well. So I will show you what all that looks like, and hang on for the journey, which will begin in just a few moments. And this is the Hotel Coral Marina that we've been staying at, which has been great. Really small, tons of cool little cats that hang out at the hotel, an amazing Sunday buffet, and just a peaceful marina, kind of secluded from the rest of Ensenada. Engine's warming up and we're almost going to depart. We have to go out of that narrow entrance, which you can see better here. Yeah, so we have to go out of that narrow entrance, and the water line goes up and down a good meter, a little bit, meter and a half maybe. So it's down in the morning and then it slowly rises all day. And on our way to San Diego. This is also a tight marina to get into your slip. Just enough space to back out and turn. And we're good. All right. Let's go to San Diego. Right now we're crossing the border into the United States, and what you can see on the right is Tijuana, and on the left is the beginning of Imperial Beach in the United States. And we're under sail, no motor, with about 10 knots of wind. You should.